Crown Jewel, the WWE's pay-per-view comeback, will air live today from Mrsool Park in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The Peacock website will webcast the show, which will start at noon ET. There have been many events leading up to this occasion, so the total display should be quite good. We'll catch you up on how these Crown Jewel matchups came to be below if you haven't been watching Raw or Smackdown over the past month. 2022 Crown Jewel storylines: undisputed WWE Universal Championship match between Logan Paul and Roman Reigns, circa. The two began trading insults on social media when Reigns appeared on Paul's Impulsive podcast in September, which led to this highly anticipated title match. Later that week, a match for Crown Jewel became official, and the two took part in a press conference in Las Vegas to advertise the match. The two have exchanged barbs on Friday Night Smackdown over the past month and have even occasionally faced off. As Paul laid out Jey Uso a few weeks ago showed, the emphasis has been on the underdog pulling the upset with only one lucky blow. The champion, for his part, has dismissed any worries about falling short to the social media sensation and emphasized that his two-year reign of supremacy will continue. Raw Women's Championship: Bayley vs Bianca Belair. See. Last woman standing match since SummerSlam, Belair and Bayley have been at odds. Belair joined forces with Alexa Bliss and Asuka to take on Bayley's Damage Control faction, which also included Io Sky and Dakota Kai. Last month at Extreme Rules, the champion and the challenger engaged in a ladder match in which the champion was retained. Despite that loss, Bayley managed to defeat Belair via pinfall on Monday Night Raw a few weeks earlier with the aid of Nikki Cross. That brought to this title match, in which the winner will be the one who can knock their opponent out for a 10 count. Bobby Lashley vs Brock Lesnar the night after Extreme Rules last month, when Lesnar unexpectedly made a comeback and assaulted Lashley, who was scheduled to defend his United States Championship against Seth Rollins that evening. An epic hoss battle resulted. Due to his injury, Lashley ultimately lost the championship, which gave him the opportunity to wreak revenge on the Beast. The two have engaged in pull-apart fights on the show lately as they each try to establish supremacy before Crown Jewel. The first time was at the Royal Rumble in January, and this will be their second fight on pay-per-view this year. Karrion Kross vs Drew McIntyre, steel cage match. Since making his debut on Friday Night Smackdown a few months ago, Kross has repeatedly attacked McIntyre. At Extreme Rules, they competed in a strap match, and Kross won thanks to Scarlett's face punch to McIntyre. The following week, the rookie was supposed to fight in a #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship, but McIntyre attacked him in the parking lot and prevented him from doing so. The blow-off for this feud was then set up as this steel cage match. Other matches. During the most recent episode of Raw, Alexa Bliss and Asuka defeated Io Sky and Dakota Kai to win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. They will return in a rematch. In recent weeks, the Usos and the rest of the Bloodline have targeted the Brawling Brutes, and Sheamus was brutally attacked and forced to take a break. The Usos will be challenged for the WWE Tag Team Championship at Crown Jewel by Butch and Ridge Holland, who have vowed to exact revenge on their boss. Since rejoining WWE in recent weeks, Braun Strowman has been on the rampage, and Omos has stood up to take on the monster among men. These two titans will eventually face off after trying to outdo each other in recent weeks. Ripley making a comeback. The Judgment Day has accelerated in recent weeks. In an effort to reconstitute the OC, AJ Ramos just came back to fight the faction once more. He also brought Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows with him. In Saudi Arabia, a 6-man tag